What's up, YouTube? It's Joel with your stimulus and news update. We have some great news for those on Social Security in terms of them getting a raise on their monthly checks and enhanced benefits. But we do now have a timeline on getting the Build Back Better plan passed. This is straight from Chuck Schumer, the leader of the Senate. Gas prices are extremely high, but Chuck Schumer is calling on Biden to tap into reserves to lower gas prices because the holidays are almost here, and what would you rather spend your money on? Gas or presents for you or your loved ones? And then we have Nancy Pelosi, who says that once the budget office releases its report, they will vote on the Build Back Better plan. But the White House claims that the CBO doesn't have enough experience to even make a decision like that. But we do have Bernie Sanders, who is livid with his own Democratic Party because with the Build Back Better plan, it is going to give a massive tax cut for the rich. But we definitely got to go over the debt limit because Janet Yellen, who is the Treasury Secretary, said that if we don't do something, the U.S. could breach its debt limit by December 15th. And if you like this video, could you do me a huge favor? Smash that like button for me and the YouTube algorithm. It really helps out the channel. I appreciate it so much, and it costs you absolutely $0. And please, if anyone asks you for personal info or to contact them on WhatsApp, please do not do it. It's a scam, it's fake. Please don't do it. So everyone is anticipating the Social Security 2100 Act to be passed as soon as possible. It's getting closer and closer to being passed. This would provide a huge raise. We're talking in the realm of $1,655 monthly checks and enhanced benefits. They're going to be using the Consumer Price Index for the elderly, so it's going to give a raise. They're also going to be raising the first factor in the benefit formula from 90% to 93%. They will be increasing the threshold for taxation of benefits under the personal income tax. And also they'll be increasing the special minimum benefit for those with very low earnings. They would raise the minimum benefit to a minimum of $1,341 on top of giving everyone around a 9% increase per month with the current cost of living adjustment and the new percentage increase from this bill in 2022. That's where we get in total for next year, everyone would see an increase of around $1,655. So this is a huge monthly increase for all Social Security recipients. So there are some that are saying that this is a noble effort to try and fix the Social Security program, but it's still not enough. With what I just told you, do you believe this is enough or should there be more? Because if we can make sure that whenever you retire or if you are on SSI, SSDI, or Social Security, that what you're getting paid is 25% above the federal poverty line, is that enough money? Let me know down in the comments section. But this is looking really good in terms of getting passed very soon. So with the timeline concerning the Build Back Better plan, the timeline is now that the House can pass the Build Back Better plan any day now. But the biggest concern is that will it get passed when it reaches the Senate? Chuck Schumer has said the Build Back Better Act is very important to America. We believe it's very popular with Americans. We aim to pass it before Christmas. This is a huge $1.75 trillion bill that's gonna bring a lot of stimulus. So any day now, it will pass in the House, but it's going to pass in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, according to Chuck Schumer. Now, the CBO, which is the Congressional Budget Office, is expected to put out their score for their bill today. But they need to get Joe Manchin on board as well as Kyrsten Sinema, the moderate Democrats in the Senate. Now, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said that the House is poised to vote on the $1.75 trillion social spending plan as soon as the CBO releases its report or the score on the legislation's effect on the federal deficit. So a lot of people be wanting some stimulus, but we got to make sure we get our ducks in line to make sure that we actually can pay for this. Now, there's a lot of stimulus tied to this Build Back Better plan, but there's also a lot of stuff in there that isn't specifically stated with what it's going to do, but they are going to have a lot of money. We're talking trillions of dollars. Now, what could derail this is the debt ceiling, because for some reason, we haven't been able to pay all of our bills, but now we're considering passing this huge $1.75 trillion Build Back Better plan, but now we got to worry about the debt ceiling. But right now, Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell are having talks concerning raising the debt so that America can pay for its bills. Joe Manchin said that McConnell and Schumer should engage, start working, work this out, because we have a responsibility to be the adult. We should not have these artificial crises. Janet Yellen, who is the Treasury Secretary, warned lawmakers that the United States would be unable to pay its bills soon after December 15th and urged Congress to take swift action to lift the nation's borrowing cap. In a letter to Congress, Yellen said that there are scenarios in which the Treasury would be left with insufficient remaining resources to continue to finance the operations of the U.S. government beyond this date. That date is December 15th. So obviously we got a spending problem, but what do? We spend more. So if they can figure out something out on the debt ceiling, then we should be able to see this Build Back Better plan passed by Christmas, because they can pass it via reconciliation where it's only the Democrats. They only need all their votes in the Senate to be able to pass it, and it looks like they will get it passed. But for the debt ceiling, you got to have the Republicans and the Democrats. They've got to work together to make something happen. Now, Bernie Sanders is livid about the tax cut that would come to the rich if this Build Back Better plan is passed as is, because they're going to be increasing the SALT tax, which is the state and local tax deduction. I mean, do you think that the rich really need a tax break? Sanders said you can't be a political party that talks about demanding the wealthy pay their fair share of taxes, then end up with a bill that gives larger tax breaks to many millionaires. You can't do that. It's bad policy. It's bad politics. Thank you, Bernie. Give a tax cut to the middle class and low-income families is what I say. Those that are paying their taxes, working hard, and making it happen for their families, give them a break. Experts say lifting the SALT cap would overwhelmingly benefit richer Americans. The Nonpartisan Tax Policy Center projects most millionaires would be in line for a tax cut under the House Democratic proposal. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section about the debt ceiling, the Build Back Better plan, and if you support them or not. Who deserves a tax cut, the rich or the middle class or the low income? So we got Chuck Schumer, who is now calling on Biden to help people out with gas prices. Inflation is here and is kicking people's butts whenever they come to filling up their gas tank at the gas station. Chuck Schumer urged Biden to use one of the few tools any president has to lower gas prices: tap into the nation's strategic petroleum reserve. Chuck Schumer said, "We need immediate relief at the gas pump, and the place to look is the Strategic Petroleum Reserve." The Strategic Petroleum Reserve is an emergency fuel source held by the U.S. Department of Energy. So this is real, and it's affecting every American. And now a lot of people think that we just need to switch to electric vehicles faster, because that would solve this gas problem, right? That we need to move to clean energy faster, but electric cars are still quite expensive. So how do you feel about this? Well, Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm said, ultimately, the best solution is to build an economy on clean energy so that you don't have to rely on the volatility of fossil fuels. And that's really what the Build Back Better agenda and the bill he's signing today is all about. She is referring to the infrastructure bill. So how do you feel about gas prices? How do you feel about buying an electric car? Because America was actually energy independent and gas prices were pretty low about a year ago, and we weren't having to rely on outside sources out of the United States to actually take care of our oil needs. Now, I totally agree. I want an electric vehicle, but it's got to transition in a time that at a pace that people can handle it. You can't just, do policies that make the gas prices go up and then expect people to deal with it. Not a lot of people have all that extra money, especially when the gas prices are over $1 per gallon. Now, we are in a tough spot, but let me know your thoughts in the comments section. But hey, we're all about trying to do better in this country. I understand that we're wanting to move to clean energy, but there's a lot of people that still got a lot of gas cars, and they need gas and they don't need it to be draining their wallets. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. But hey, we're all about investing in this channel in life, news, and personal growth and finance. And if you want to, you can use my links down in the description. You can get you 2 free stocks with Webull or with Robinhood. They could be potentially worth up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But this is an amazing way to get you into the life of investing and have your money work for you, because you can save. But it feels a whole lot better whenever your money's actually making you money and it's doing it automatically even while you sleep. Those links are down in the description. If you have any questions, please ask me. I want to help more people build wealth and reach financial freedom. And if you do decide to start investing, let me know which free stocks you get. But please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all stimulus and economic news that affects you, and to learn how to build some wealth and hear non-biased news, because I'm not right, I'm not left, I'm center. This is Joel with True Life Investing. Until next time, peace out.